Have you noticed your vision getting blurrier when reading the morning paper? Or maybe you're squinting more while driving at dusk trying to make out signs or faces across the room. Most people assume this is just a normal part of getting older. But the truth is, your eyesight isn't fading simply because of age. What's really happening is something far more silent, a mix of chronic low-grade inflammation and missing nutrients that your eyes depend on. Unfortunately, most eye drops, expensive glasses, or even surgery don't get to the root of the problem. They treat the symptoms, not the cause. In today's video, we're going to explore 7 small but powerful seeds that have been scientifically shown to support, protect, and in some cases even restore aging vision. From little-known options to one seed that helped a 79-year-old grandfather recognize his grandson's face again after years of blurriness. These are real stories, backed by real science. And the best part, these aren't pills or prescriptions. They're foods natural, affordable, and surprisingly effective. Before we begin, take a moment to share in the comments below. How old are you and how's your eyesight these days? We read every comment and reply with simple, helpful tips just for you. So which seeds can actually sharpen your sight as you age? Let's begin. Number 7 on our list is flax seeds. These little brown seeds are more than just a fiber booster, they hold a hidden gift for aging eyes. And for 68-year-old Helen, they became the turning point in her daily comfort. Helen, a retired librarian, loved her crossword puzzles. But by mid-afternoon, her eyes would sting blur and feel like they were coated in sand. "It's like my eyes are giving up before the day's even over," she said. What Helen didn't realize is that as we age, the tear film, a thin layer that keeps our eyes moist, begins to break down. Without that protection, the surface of the eye dries out, causing irritation, squinting, and fatigue. Flax seeds help by delivering ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that reduces inflammation and supports tear film stability. They're also rich in lignans, antioxidants that protect the retina and slow age-related vision loss. We suggested Helen add just 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax seeds to her morning yogurt. Ground, not whole, because that's how your body absorbs the nutrients. Within 3 weeks, the itching eased. After 6 weeks, she was breezing through puzzles again. No rubbing, no redness, no midday struggle. For Helen, flax seeds weren't just another health trend. They gave her eyes the quiet support they'd been missing for years. Coming in at number 6, sunflower seeds, the everyday snack that might just protect your night vision. At first glance, sunflower seeds seem ordinary. But for 70-year-old Bill, they became a simple solution to a problem that had slowly crept into his life: poor vision at night. Bill used to love driving in the evenings, picking up his grandkids from practice or taking his wife out for dinner. But lately, the headlights blurred into starbursts. Street signs looked fuzzy. He stopped driving after sunset altogether. "I didn't feel safe," he admitted. "Everything just looked dim." That's because the cells in our retina, especially the ones responsible for seeing in low light, are highly sensitive to oxidative stress damage caused by unstable molecules in the body as we age. Sunflower seeds are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect those fragile retinal cells from breakdown. In fact, long-term studies show that people who regularly consume vitamin E-rich foods have a 25% lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration. We had Bill start small, just 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds sprinkled over his lunch salad, or eaten as an afternoon snack. Nothing fancy. Within 2 months, he noticed something: he could read street signs again at dusk. The glare from headlights became manageable. His confidence returned, and so did his evening drives. For Bill, sunflower seeds weren't a miracle. But they gave him something even better: the freedom to go wherever he wanted, whenever he wanted. Next up at number 5. Black sesame seeds, tiny and dark but powerful when it comes to protecting the blood vessels in your eyes. Margaret, a 73-year-old retired seamstress, first noticed something odd when reading straight lines started to bend. Faces seemed slightly warped. Then came the floaters, those little shadows drifting across her vision. She had been living with type 2 diabetes for over a decade, managing it with medication and diet. But no one had warned her that her eyes, especially the delicate blood vessels feeding her retina, were at risk. What Margaret was facing was the early stage of diabetic retinopathy, a condition where tiny blood vessels in the eye become damaged from blood sugar spikes. These fragile vessels can leak, swell, or form scar tissue, slowly robbing a person of their vision. This is where black sesame seeds come in. These small, nutrient-dense seeds are packed with vitamin B1, zinc, and powerful antioxidants like sesame and sesamelin compounds shown to improve microcirculation and reduce oxidative stress in the retina. They also help regulate blood sugar, which plays a crucial role in protecting vision over time. We had Margaret start a simple ritual, a small spoonful of roasted black sesame seeds, mixed with a bit of honey each night before bed. After 2 months, her follow-up scan showed less swelling in the retina, and she told us the floaters had become far less noticeable. Most importantly, she felt hopeful again, like her vision wasn't slipping away uncontrollably. For Margaret, black sesame seeds weren't just good for her eyes. They were a nightly reminder that even the smallest habits can make a big difference. The fourth one I want to share with you is Saffron, and it might just surprise you. George is 76. He used to work as an architect and loved drawing and designing. But over the last year, things started to change. The middle of his vision became blurry. He said it felt like there was a smudge in the center of everything he looked at: faces, books, even the TV. His doctor told him it was something called dry macular degeneration, a common eye condition as we get older. It affects the center of the retina, the part that helps us see faces, read, or recognize details. We introduced George to Saffron, not the cooking kind, but a special supplement made from the same plant. Saffron has natural compounds called crocin and quercetin, which help support the cells in your eyes that turn light into vision. Studies show that saffron can actually improve how well those cells work, especially in people with macular problems. George took a 20 mg saffron capsule every day, just like in the research. After 6 weeks, he told us things looked a little brighter. Another month later, he said reading was easier and he could clearly see his grandson smiling at him from across the room. For George, saffron didn't just help his eyes, it helped him feel like himself again. At number 3, we have chia seeds, small but mighty when it comes to fighting eye inflammation. Nancy is 70 and used to love sewing and embroidery. But over time, she started having trouble seeing the fine details even under a bright lamp. Her eyes always felt dry and the edges of her vision weren't as sharp. It's like there's a soft fog over everything, she said. Many people don't realize this, but as we get older, there's often inflammation building up inside the eyes, even if it doesn't hurt. This silent inflammation can slowly damage the retina and lead to vision loss. That's where chia seeds come in. Chia seeds are rich in ALA alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation in the eyes. They also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants that act like natural sunglasses, protecting your eyes from light damage. In a study published in the journal Nutrients, people who consumed ALA daily showed better blood flow to the retina and lower levels of inflammation markers after just 8 weeks. We had Nancy add 2 tablespoons of soaked chia seeds to her morning smoothie. Simple, no pills, just food. Within 6 weeks, she said her eyes didn't feel as dry anymore, and her embroidery patterns looked clear again. She even started teaching a small craft class at her local senior center. For Nancy, chia seeds didn't just help her see better, they brought back something she loved. Now at number 2, pumpkin seeds, one of the best foods to protect the center of your vision. Harold is 74 and loves reading history books. But lately the words started to blur in the middle. He said it's like there's a cloudy spot right in the center of the page. It made him anxious. Reading had always been his favorite part of the day. What Harold didn't know is that the part of his eye helping him see fine detail, the macula, needs a special mineral called zinc to stay healthy. Zinc helps carry vitamin A to the retina, which protects your eyes from damage caused by light and aging. Pumpkin seeds are one of the best natural sources of zinc. And here's the good news, they're easy to add to your diet. In a large study published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science, seniors who took zinc regularly were 21% less likely to develop advanced macular degeneration, a serious cause of vision loss. For Harold, we didn't use pills. He simply started eating a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds with his breakfast oatmeal, about 2.5 grams of zinc per day. After a few months, his vision stopped getting worse. He didn't need the extra magnifying glass anymore. And most importantly, he felt relaxed while reading again, like his eyes weren't working so hard. For Harold, pumpkin seeds brought back focus both on the page and in his life. And finally, number 1, hemp seeds, one of the best natural ways to protect the nerve that connects your eyes to your brain. Elias is 75. He used to work as a newspaper editor and spent his life reading fine print. But after retiring, he noticed something strange. His vision didn't feel blurry, it felt narrower. "It's like I'm looking through a tunnel," he said. "I can see, but only straight ahead." He had been diagnosed with early-stage glaucoma, a condition where pressure in the eye damages the optic nerve, the bundle that sends visual signals from your eye to your brain. If left untreated, it can lead to vision loss from the outside in. Hemp seeds turned out to be a helpful ally. They're rich in GLA gamma-linolenic acid, a rare type of omega-6 that actually reduces inflammation instead of causing it. GLA helps improve blood flow to the optic nerve, which is key in slowing down nerve damage. In a study from Current Eye Research, seniors who took GLA saw better blood flow and slower progression of optic nerve damage, up to 28% improvement over just 90 days. Elias added 2 tablespoons of raw hemp seeds to his toast each morning. They're soft, nutty, and easy to eat, no grinding, no hassle. After 2 months, his eye pressure improved slightly. But more importantly, the scan showed the nerve damage had stopped getting worse. He said it felt like I wasn't just waiting for my eyesight to disappear. I was doing something about it. For Elias, hemp seeds weren't just food. They were part of taking back control. Today, you've learned that not all vision loss is just part of aging. You've seen how 7 different seeds, each with its own benefit, can help soothe dry eyes, improve night vision, protect the retina, and even slow down long-term damage. These aren't quick fixes, but they're real natural tools you can start using right now, 1 seed at a time. And if you're still watching, that tells me something. You care about your eyes. You want to stay independent, confident, and in control of your health. But there's one more part of your vision we haven't talked about yet. And that's the cloudy film that sneaks in with age, often called cataracts. In the next video, we'll show you one powerful fruit backed by research that may help keep your lenses clear and your vision bright. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss it. Thanks for watching.